Hi, welcome back to my channel, My Stoma, My Way. My name is Daniel. Thanks for clicking on this video. And so I, before I get into what I want to talk about, and you might be able to figure out what I want to talk about by the title of this video, but it's just, picking up on what I kind of left off from my last video. But I wanted to talk about something. I just remembered. I'm like, well, maybe I should say something. I thought it was kind of funny. So I received a comment, and yay, yay to comments. And then when I went and like looked into what this person was recommending to me, which hey, it's a recommendation. I appreciate the recommendation, even if it's not something that I suffer from. But when I went and I looked into what the channel was about, I'm just like, oh my goodness, this person thinks I have penis dysfunction or penis. Yeah, just it's some. I'm assuming that's what PD means. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think it's something like penile dysfunction, or because when I go to this person's channel that they recommend, there's a lot of videos about erectile dysfunction, penis dysfunction, and enlargement issue, or just some funny stuff. And I'm just like, okay, the video that this was commented on, I'm just trying to think, like, did I allude or did I make any comment or statement about that part of my body not working? If so, that is not the case. I assure you that my penis works just fine, and I don't have any issues with that. But what? I'm talking about a stoma. I don't, and whether I think it was whether I think yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's not what I expected. I don't know if I was being clowned, or I don't know. I expected my first kind of like, second look, or having any kind of any issues, or not issues, but just a comment outside of thank you for posting or whatever the case may be. I thought it'd be something much more offensive, or someone being directly kind of nasty, and I don't think that this is really the case, but I just thought it was funny how I'm talking about a stoma, and I'm sure how it relates to having anal sex, and how this person recommended this channel talking about penis dysfunction. But that's something that I don't fortunately have to worry about at this stage in my life. We'll see what happens later. Okay, so anyways, let's go into what I wanted to talk about, which I wanted to talk about what pancaking is. In my last video, I was just like, I think I know, I don't really know, I don't really want to look into it, like a dummy. But I was just like, I need to know. And so I know what to do to prevent it, right? So basically pancaking is a little, that wasn't too off, but so this is a bag, right? This is the bag that I use. This is the opening to the bag. My stoma rests against here. There's a filter up in this area. What happens is, when you replace your bag, or you replace your entire appliance, you're starting fresh. What sometimes can happen is there's obviously nothing in there starting out, so the plastic, the bag will stick together, creating kind of like this vacuum type seal. So as stool is coming out of your stoma, pushing, and if there's nowhere for it to drop, it will pancake or bunch up here, which can cause your bag to obviously stay expanded and maybe pop off your body. That is what they say could happen. That has not happened to me, but I do experience pancaking. So you don't want pancaking for several reasons. One, you don't want your bag to fall off. Two, you don't want stool just sitting on your stoma, or sitting on your skin, that will cause irritation and discomfort and some pain or whatever. So yeah, so how to prevent that? Now, it's interesting because in my case, when I change my bag or my appliance, I always will. So this is a product that I use that helps prevent pancaking. I was using it more so thinking it was more so for lubricant. For deodorant. So this is what I use. It's the brand, I believe, is, or the company name is Hollister Adapt. Reference number 78500. If you're interested in trying this out, if you're an ostomy, if you have a bag. So before I even put it on, once I have my everything prepared, I will, squeeze a good amount of the lubricant in the bag. Once you have it in the bag, then you swish it, so it gets nice and oily in there. So hopefully, when stool does come out, it will just slide on down to the bottom of the bag and not build and pancake up at the top. What I do experience pancaking because so when I have a bowel movement, and when I'm cleaning out the bag, I'm not replacing the bag, I'm just rinsing it out. I don't reapply lubricant in there. So like this morning when I got up, I had some pancaking. So in order to be able to, get the stool out easier, I need to get that down. So I will move, so the bag is on my body, down here, not up here. But just so you can see, it's on my body, and I may just kind of maneuver it down a little bit. There's no nerve endings on my stoma, so I can kind of, rub things down, but I don't really do that. It's more of just kind of like jiggling the bag a little bit, just moving it, so the stool will just fall down naturally, and then I can clean it out very easily. So yeah, that is what pancaking is. There's other things that you can put in the bag other than something like this. Some people will put like baby oil, I guess, in there, or some kind of olive oil. So basically, you just want to get it. Purpose is just, as long as it's not going to harm your skin or your stoma, which I'm assuming, these medical sites wouldn't recommend those products if they would, but as long as it's something along those lines and it's not going to cause any irritation or damage to your stoma or to your skin or anything like that, then hey, try it. But I encourage you to go online, and I know that there's other products out there other than this, obviously, but this is just what I use. This is what the nurses, the doctors recommend, and other channels that I've looked into. A lot of people do use Hollister brand, whether it's this or whether it's the bag. But there's different companies with various different products, and so as I experience using them, I will share them. I am not going to buy something just for the sake of doing some sort of review, because I'm not being sponsored or paid by anyone to do that. But as I try things, I will definitely share that information. So anyone, if you are an ostomy and you have a bag and you use something different and you think that I might get some use out of it or might like it, then hey, let me know. But yeah, so this stuff works fine for me, though, I have to admit. So that is what I wanted to talk about in today's video. I hope everyone is having a good day, a good weekend. It is like gloomy and it rained, I guess, last night, so it's not the nicest outside, but I went out and I took the dog for a walk, and it felt good, some fresh air, city rained out air. I don't know how fresh it really is, but it was nice to get out. So yep, it's 3-day weekend, so just gonna relax, working on ideas for other videos. So yeah, if you have an idea of, or you have a question or want me to talk about something in general, please let me know, so I can put something out there that someone might want to actually see. All right, well, you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks, bye.